If you're thinking of moving into a new lease property, you'll want to know how to find great listings and important things related to the lease and the property. Today I'm going to share 5 tips and tricks for leasing a home in 2021. And these tips will help you find the right place to live and help you foster a good relationship with your landlord. My name is Dania and I'm a realtor here in London, Ontario, Canada. And I help families buy and sell real estate in and around the London area every day. I do this so that they can find homes that allow them to make many happy memories with their families. Without the guidance of someone who knows the market, it can be overwhelming and often discouraging in a competitive environment. So being a knowledgeable and skilled realtor helps me navigate contracts and the stresses of making locational changes. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk about tips and tricks for leasing in 2021. Before I get into the content, I want to share a story about how I started as a new realtor. So in the beginning of my career, I wanted to perfect my skill of servicing real estate clients, and I never shied away from any type of deal, and I found myself working with people right here in our community who were looking for lease and rental properties. So fast forward to today, our local real estate market is quite competitive and leased properties are no exception. I continue to help my clients guide them through sticky and difficult conversations, as well as finding ways to help them improve their offer so they can be successful at negotiating a lease in a fabulous home. Now, the moral of this story is to work with an agent who can help you follow a blueprint that will allow you to find a great rental property at a great price. All right, here are my top 5 tips and tricks for leasing in 2021. Research the neighborhood and, if possible, visit before you actually move in. Even though a leased property is not a forever home, you definitely don't want to stick yourself in a horrible part of town, even if it's for a short time. Make sure you do your research before moving to a new area. Look up the crime rates in the neighborhood and the proximity to grocery stores, gas stations, libraries, public transportation, gyms, and other conveniences. If everything checks out and it looks like a great place on paper, see if you can actually go and visit. This will help you find out if you really do like the neighborhood. Inspect the property thoroughly. When you move into a lease or rental property in Ontario, you're not required to pay a damage or a security deposit, so you'll want to ensure that you are fully aware of any and all damage to the home. If you do live in a province or a state where a deposit is required, you'll want to make sure you do the same. Regardless of a deposit requirement, take photos and videos of any damage you find when you move in. Send these photos and content to your landlord. It's good also to make a list of the damages in writing and send them as well. This way, both you and your landlord will have recorded knowledge of what was damaged when you moved into the property. Get renters or tenants insurance. Your landlord will have insurance on the property in general, so if there's a fire or other accidents, it will most likely be covered. But usually your own belongings won't be. So for this reason, it's important that you get renters or tenants insurance. This also helps protect your personal property in the event that something terrible happens and you need to replace everything. Renters or tenants insurance will also cover liability for you as the occupant of the property should somebody be injured while they're on your premises. Renters insurance is generally more affordable than car and home insurance, and most landlords will want proof of this insurance prior to you moving in. So get your renters or tenants insurance as soon as possible and send your realtor the proof of insurance as soon as you possibly can. Clean the house. Priority number 1 after you've moved in should be cleaning the property from top to bottom. It might look clean, but the reality is you won't ever know who was living in the home before you moved in. By giving the property a thorough cleaning, you'll have a peace of mind knowing your new home is a sanitary and safe space for your family. Talk to your landlord before you start painting the walls. I can't stress enough about how important it is that you talk to your landlord about making customizations. If you absolutely can't stand the color of the walls in your bedroom, or you can't stand the wallpaper in your kitchen, or maybe you just want to hang that 57-inch TV in the middle of the living room, make sure you get permission from your landlord before making these changes. There's a good chance that your landlord will agree with the improvements, and they might even offer to split the costs with you. Once you have approval from your landlord, send them a follow-up email about the project, so that way you have something in writing should they forget what you agreed to. Bonus tip, foster a good relationship with your landlord. You don't have to go out and grab beers or play ball with your landlord, but you do want to have a civil and friendly relationship with them. Send them a holiday greeting card, offer to help maintain the property, and keep them up to date with property information. By keeping them in the loop and showing them you will take care of your property, they will be more likely to help you in the future. Maintaining a relationship is important if you need to break your lease early, or if you want to have someone who's not on the lease move in. Now, if you're interested in buying and selling or leasing a property in London, or as well in the surrounding areas like Woodstock, St. Thomas, Strathroy, Mount Bridges, and Stratford, I can help you find a property that you'll fall in love with. I have a large network of properties in the area, and I'd love to put you in touch with a buyer or a seller that suits your needs. So if that's what you would like, please make sure you email me at dania@sellinglondonwithdania.ca. Call me or text me at 226-884-7105. You can also find me on Facebook by searching Dania Parker Smith Realtor, or DM me on Instagram at @sellinglondonwithdania. Or just simply go to the banner in this channel and click the link to schedule a Zoom call with me. Even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home right now, and you want to learn more about the market, the processes, other mistakes to avoid, and best practices to do, just subscribe to the channel because I create all sorts of educational content. You can click the bell icon and get notified when new videos are released. Maybe you just have a question about getting started on your real estate journey. I'm encouraging you to please reach out to me because I love the opportunity to chat real estate with people that are just like you.